This is a look I really am dying to talk to you about, Kinsey. Sorry, where's my brain today? Jenna Ortega on the red carpet. Jenna Ortega is wearing Givenchy by Sarah Burton. Sarah Burton, who was Alexander McQueen's number 2 for a very long time and then took over the house after he died by suicide, and who designed Catherine, Princess of Wales's wedding dress.
Wedding dress?
That's Sarah Burton. Sarah Burton did this look. It's called Broken Chandelier, and the top, front and back are these multicolored gemstones, pearls, and crystals. And I, hands down, love it. To me, this is my top look of the night. What are your thoughts?
I feel like maybe it's not I get Met Gala.
That's a great.
I get Met Gala, but I felt like she stood out like a sore thumb and not in the best way possible. But she's young, she's it right now. And maybe that this was just her way to cause a scene. I mean, she's everywhere. Wednesday's blowing up on Netflix and she's in a bunch of new movies.
Maybe take a little bit of the oxygen away from Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, never in my heart. I've turned full Sydney Sweeney.
I know you have. We'll talk about it.
I've converted.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I think I didn't love this. I feel like it's something fun that I would have loved at the Met Gala. On this carpet, we talk, black, cream, and red. It almost just stood out in a negative way to me.
It's very interesting, the color palette that dominated that night. I think what I appreciate.
You mean because it's the nerve colors?
You guys, are we infiltrating? Are we really?
You're such an influencer.
Are we speaking to the infidels in Hollywood right now? They're ones listening. Who are the quiet, like, are pushing back against this bullshit. Okay, let's take a look at Michelle Williams in Chanel. Stylist Kate Young. Kate is a huge, very important A-list stylist. She is wearing vintage silk Chanel. It's embellished with layers of bias cut chiffon, and it's embellished with pearls. I have to say, to me, this looks like a giant assemblage of dust racks.
Right. I don't feel like people had her best interests. Like, it's almost like, who's a bigger star than Michelle? Maybe somebody was like, look, we just have to get Michelle Williams out the door because we've got the girl from Wednesday coming in next, and we've got to throw the Givenchy on her. Like, I just don't feel like Michelle had the right entourage around her this evening.
I have a story as to why that may be.
Go.
I have a friend who works in the industry, and he told me a story about Michelle, her hair and makeup team. It was a new hairstylist working with her at her house before an awards ceremony or an event in New York City. And Michelle sat silently while this hairstylist that was new to her worked on her and the makeup person. And when they finished, she stood up and she turned to them and she said, "Do you really think I look good like this? Do you really think I should be going to an event and being photographed looking like this?
Oh, no.
Get out."
Oh, no.
So when you see celebrities looking like that, that's their team effing hating their guts.
I had a bad makeup incident like that. It was for a Warhol event, which you would appreciate. And I looked crazy. And you know what I did? I smiled and I said, "Thank you so much." And I paid. And I went over to MAC Cosmetics in a different city, and I had them redo my face, and I never said anything about it. Be a decent person.
Exactly.
I mean, your friend shared that story with you because they were traumatized by that experience.
It didn't happen to my friend.
Well, somebody was traumatized
in
by
that world.
experience.
They all talk to each other. Yeah.
And so that stuck with somebody. Be a decent human being. The ungodly amount of money these people are paid to memorize lines and make out with strangers. Just be a decent human being. I mean, your job is not that hard, Michelle Williams. I'm sorry.
Is it any wonder so many of these people support actual terrorists? Okay, we have to run through a few more of these because we have a lot to get to with you, Kinsey, before we have to say goodbye to you, which is very sad, but we'll see you again. Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney is wearing custom Oscar de la Renta. Her stylist is Molly Dixon. This is a scarlet crepe-backed satin gown with a draped bow neckline and Lorraine Schwartz jewels. She is wearing 120 carats worth of diamonds. Now, this was my second look of the night. And this is, as discussed on the live stream to me, it's giving Marilyn Monroe. It's giving old school Hollywood glamour, sex bomb, fully committing and fully knowing exactly the image she wants to put out there.
And a woman that is kind to her hair and makeup team and her dressers, because she never leaves with a hair out of place. Do we
Great
ever,
point.
unless she's in a movie where she's supposed to look tore up from the floor up, does she ever not look impeccable?
That's a great point. Now, in thinking about this over the past few hours, do you think Sydney Sweeney might have been making a statement in doubling down by wearing red?
Oh, girl.
Like-
I love that idea.
Those of you who tried to cancel me over my American Eagle campaign, those of you who are trying to cancel me because you're saying I'm MAGA adjacent and or my family is MAGA, F you.
I think we're going too deep here. I think she just looked like a hot number. But
I'm gonna stick with my working
I
theory
love
of
it.
the
I love
case.
it. I'm
You know,
going
the
to-
royals are always telling stories with everything from their jewelry to
their black sheep sweaters. That's true. That's
black sheep sweater. Exactly. Okay, quick look at Leslie Bibb. Late of, you're such a badass, to one Jenna Bush Hager in an Armani Privé, a black velvet plunging sweetheart neckline with silver beading, Cartier beading, not beating. Like, Cartier jewels. I thought this was ill-fitting on her.
It was fine, but you know what? You said something like so interesting last night or during the Emmy night about how she's having her moment. Do you remember her on the CW show Popular? She really
No.
is having her moment. I mean, she was on she started her television career 20, 30 years
Yeah.
ago. This is the most attention she's ever received. I know she was like Ricky Bobby's wife in Talladega Nights and everything, but really she has struggled. She's worked so hard. So she's going to keep forcing herself down our throats until the new season of White Lotus, I imagine.
Well, she needs to really dial it back because it's giving desperation.
It's giving Meghan Markle. God love her.
Yeah. By the way, Meghan Markle wasn't there last night, and we're going to get to that. We're going to run through a few other looks really quickly. Adam Brody, star of Nobody Wants This. Outlier theory, I'll discuss it when season 2 drops. I think that the hot rabbi is bad news.
Oh my gosh, are you?
Yes, I do.
I disagree with you because I'll listen to your theory when you release the full. But to me, I love the show because it's about community. It's like a positive look on the Jewish faith, and we're not getting a lot of that right now. I mean, how many people stood up last night between their buttons and their acceptance speeches and stomped on the Jewish faith and the community? I think it's such a sweet story about, love, but also the sacrifices you make for love and how strong faith and community, how just important it is to society.
I take that all. I do take that all. I'm just saying, like, bad boyfriend material.
Oh, I'd
like
lick
my
him.
theory.
I'd lick him in the face.
He's in custom Prada, looking like a 70s, prom date, who maybe date rape adjacent. Okay.
Oh, just God.
Now, Lisa from White Lotus, also from Blackpink, she is wearing custom leve tulle ribbons, off the shoulder sleeves with a heart-shaped neckline, pink sapphire jewelry from Bulgari's Serpentine line. I loved this look. This look to me seemed so hard, like whoever, the actual crafts people, the artisans who made this dress looks like cotton candy. It looks like sculptural cotton candy. I just loved it.
I love it because it seems to be such a reflection of her personality, which is bubbly and sweet. And Bill from Brooklyn kept saying, act like you're happy to be here. Could you just be grateful?
It's so true.
And that's what we saw. And that felt like it was reflected in her outfit.
Agreed. I love that interpretation, Kinsey. Okay, next to one of our repeat offenders, Walton Goggins.
No.
Looking like, again, a slimy gigolo. Here, we're going to look at this video. He is on the red carpet in custom Louis Vuitton.
No.
My sympathies to the tailors who had to measure this guy and put their hands on him. Here he is kissing his wife. It seems like she's asking him, please, like, give me a kiss, like, show the world, like, we're good, after we all know you probably banged your co-star in White Lotus for days.
Allegedly.
On end, allegedly, reportedly, just my opinion. And he kisses her, and then he turns slowly, wipes his mouth.
Sanitized himself.
And then turned to give his full attention to his one true love, the camera lens.
Yeah. I don't look at this outfit and think that's a man who's going to the Emmys. I look at this outfit and think that man has bought more than one Plan B pill in the last 6 months.
Yes. Unless he's been snipped, his wife may have insisted because she knows.
Well,
she knows.
Better safe than sorry.
Sarah Paulson and Marc Jacobs.
Oh.
This is a fall 2019 look.
Vintage.
There's a reason you don't see. Listen, there are collections Marc Jacobs has done that I have loved. Like, he did this one, maybe it was his most recent, that I really love, full of this exaggerated silhouettes. But there's a reason you don't see celebrities wear a lot of Marc Jacobs on the red carpet. He is not a red carpet designer. What do you think, Kinsey?
I agree with you. When I think of Marc Jacobs, I think of Lauren Conrad from The Hills.
Oh, yeah.
She loved
tracks.
Marc Jacobs. Like, that it's just so much of a throwback. I wear Marc Jacobs glasses. I will say that every day. But I don't really see him as a red carpet. No offense, Marc Jacobs. And by the way, your facelift is amazing.
Okay, a positive note. I think we're going to end on Meghann Fahy. We wanted to get to her on the Emmy live stream and we just weren't able to. She is wearing Valentino, accessorizing with Tiffany & Co. jewelry. I loved this look. I think there are very few younger, I believe she's in her early 30s, so, by Hollywood standards, she's out to pasture. But I really do believe there are very few younger actresses who really lean into old Hollywood glamour, who really lean into just being beautiful and making a statement on the red carpet. And this one is a very hard one to pull off without looking tacky. You could never put a Kardashian in anything like this. No. And I think she just looked stunning.
She did. You're right. It's class. It's class. You look at her and you go, oh, she's classy.
Yeah.
And she looked, I even loved like the Tiffany jewelry. I think that she is going to continue, her star's going to continue to rise because she's playing the game very well.
Very much so. Oh, okay, sorry. I saw this and I had to add it to the end. This is somebody I don't know, but I saw this red carpet thing and my mind went one place. Okay, this is Joella from RuPaul's Drag Race, dressed as a Labubu.
Labubu. I keep reading that these are demons, so I'm concerned. I guess we do expect a demon on a red carpet in Hollywood.
It's furry adjacent, if not full furry. And if you're unaware of what a furry is,
don't Google it unless you're using some sort of protection, private.
I'm just gonna say it, Kinsey, because we're a non-safe space. Furries are a subset of people. They have conventions who become sexually aroused dressing like stuffed animals. Did you guys know that chips and fries used to be cooked in tallow up until the 1990s? That's when big corporations switched to cheaper and processed seed oils. And today, seed oils make up 20% of the average American's daily calories. Recent studies have linked seed oils to metabolic health issues and inflammation in the body. Luckily, there is a healthy, delicious alternative, masa chips. Masa created all of these delicious tortilla chips that we showed them on Emmy night at the Nerve. We were all snacking on them backstage. These chips are delicious. Everybody loves them. They're made with just 3 ingredients, so you're getting the real deal in purity. And there are no seed oils, just organic corn, sea salt, and 100% grass-fed beef tallow. These chips taste incredible, and they are sturdier and crunchier than other chips. They leave you feeling satisfied, light, and energetic. It's the beef tallow that makes these chips much more satiating. So you won't find yourself binging uncontrollably after you've eaten a bunch of them because you're still feeling hungry. They come in a variety of flavors. My favorite is the original, but there's also white, blue, lime, habanero, and churro. So if you are ready to give masa a try, go to masachips.com/Maureen and use code Maureen for 25% off your first order. That's masachips.com/Maureen, code Maureen for 25% off your first order. And if you'd rather not order online, not a problem, because starting in October, masa will be available nationwide at your local Sprouts supermarket. So stop by and grab a bag or 2 or 3 before someone beats you to it and they're gone.